Guys, welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, if this is your first time of dropping by, my name is Aisha. Do well to click on the subscribe button so it's not going to be your last time here. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are highly welcome. So if you are new here, for my OG that are very conversant on my channel, they already know who my friend is. This is my BFF, Sheifumi. She also has her own YouTube channel, and we are going to link it down in the description box below.
Thank you.
And this is also the title, so you guys should please check out my friend Sheifumi. You can also say hi. Don't let me.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheifumi, and it feels so good to be here. And thank you for dropping by.
Right.
Ever since I left the city,
So you guys are going to be having a little discussion today, and I feel like that's something that we both can relate to on a very high level, right? Yeah. And you guys know, whenever my friend is around, we always have to shoot a video. So
because there's always something to talk about,
right? So today we are going to be talking about how we've been, okay, let me just begin with the fact that we both lost a couple of friends from back. Right, growing up, we had a couple of people that we think they were going to be in our life for a very long time, like forever. But along the line, a lot of things has happened. So many people have dropped along the way. So I just feel like, okay, let's share our experience and just share it with you guys, and hopefully you guys are going to be able to grab one or two things from the experiences and the lessons that we're going to be sharing. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. If you're somebody that could actually relate to losing friends, having lost friends and all of that, and then, or if you can't relate, well, definitely this is what you think could still happen to you in future, and then you would like to learn about how to cope with it and all of that. So this video is definitely for you. So keep on watching. Yeah, you guys are going to begin with the fact that, okay, should I begin or you begin?
Okay, let me start.
Yeah, you should start because I've been talking for a while too.
So guys, one of the when I got here this one, and I just said she would want us to talk about friendship. Yeah. The first thing I said was that is a topic for me that feels sensitive. And coupled with the fact that I'm still learning to deal with it, like it's still not something I've dealt with. I'm still in the process of dealing with it. So I think talking about it will make me feel good. And on this whole conversation, I'm not going to be justifying anything, and I'm not even going to be talking about what transpired, but to just let people know that losing friends it's inevitable, and sometimes you're not to be blamed. So don't beat yourself up too hard. It's not always your fault. Sometimes it can be, but most time, because they actually said back, and I felt like, Sheifumi, it's not my fault. Like this friendship didn't work.
You try to be like, what are the things that
what happened?
I most definitely have done.
Then you start playing back a lot of scenarios on your head, and you're like, this is not. I feel like it just didn't work. So I have a couple of friends that we grew up together. We were childhood friends. In fact, we went to the same nursery school. We went to the same primary school. It was only uni that separated us, but we live in the same neighborhood. Like our house is just stone throw from each other, and we were friends. But along the line,
everybody just got
and I just feel like it wasn't issues. We didn't fight. The communication just went off.
Just died off, right?
Okay, for some reason, I think some of it might be my fault because I'm very bad at communication. And for some reasons also, I feel like you won't even understand. I'm not using marriage to justify. This is not about being married or having kids, but at some stage or at some level you get to. I feel like your purpose will not just work. There's really nothing bringing you together. There's really nothing making it click.
We're on the journey of life, right? And there are people that are going to be on the level and mentality that you are in at a particular time of your life. So as you grow and as you elevate in your journey, I feel like there are some people that are going to be dropped, definitely. The people that you've been with before, the people that you think, oh, we've been together for a long time, there are some levels that you are going to get to, and those people are not going to be there, both mentally and also physically. You get so, and that's totally fine. It's not everybody that is going to be with you for the rest of your life.
People drop me too. I have friends that I'm not where they are today. Right. I was dropped along the way.
Exactly.
Because I'm not the only one. Like it's not always about you or somebody else. some people will also drop you along the way because they feel like your dreams are not aligned. There's nothing, like, it's not just you get what I'm saying.
Both on the same level. You're not on the same frequency.
Exactly. So I've seen people drop me too, and I'm like, wow. And for some reasons I don't take offense because I realize that friendship is something that you can't force on people, and especially if you are trying as much as possible to. And there are some people you actually love, but it ought to let go. But
the thing is, normally friendship is just more like a relationship. It's just like the relationship you have between you and your boyfriend, right? It's something like that. So when you get to lose the friends that you think they're going to be there forever, it hurts. Like it really hurts as much as you losing your boyfriend or your husband. That is what people you need to realize. Like, it's actually hurts, and it's normal. It's okay for you to lose friends.
And funny thing is that people don't talk about these things like,
as much
as they should.
So personally,
there's no publicity on telling people it's okay to lose friends.
Is that true?
And that doesn't make you a bad person. Because for some time I feel like maybe I'm the bad person, maybe because I'm poor at communicating. I'm poor at communication, fine, but I still have friends that I keep in touch with because they understand, even if once in a while, like, life shouldn't be about.
You can't always expect your friends to be there all the time. You can't expect your friends. You can't expect to talk to your friends every day. People have different bags and baggages that
people have battles that are fighting, and they can't even tell you. Like, if some people open up their mouth and tell what they are going through, like, God, how am I so insensitive to things?
And I feel like the more we grow, the more we have responsibilities, the more we have things to take care of, the more we have things that are time consuming, both mentally, physically,
emotionally.
Because I don't talk to you every day does not mean that I don't love you. It does not mean that we are not more friends, but you just need to realize that you have to, like, give your friends the space of, they having their time. And this, Shefumi is the only friend that I literally have right now. Like, you guys, I'm not even capping. Aside you two, I don't have any other friends.
And guys, when we're in school, oh my God, Aisha used to have a lot of friends because she's people's person.
Honestly,
she really made friends, and people really like her because why not? She's a pretty girl.
So Shefumi is literally the only friend that I have now. And let me tell you, we don't talk every day. As a matter of fact, babe, sometimes we
just talking. Hi, what's up?
In a whole month, we might not even talk. But when we are talking, we actually get to talk, we are going to, like, get into the details of everything. Like, we are going to get in total. That's how I think that friendship should be. Though I feel like these things, it also mostly has to do with age, right?
Exactly.
I feel like the more we elevate, like, the more we grow older, the more we get to look friends,
and the more we understand. And if you have not actually lose any friends, I feel like you won't really understand what friendship really is about.
Aside, just generally losing friends and all, there's another aspect of friendship that everybody needs to understand. Like, we need to learn and understand it. There are two aspects of friendships. There's one that is rupture, and there's one that is repair. So the rupture period is the period that you have arguments. Everybody, there's no how. Every relationship, there are always periods that you're going to argue. You guys are going to misunderstand each other. You are going to keep malice and all of that. But
which is totally
fine in every relationship. If I'm doing something that is totally wrong, I remember that time during our graduation, guys, I was literally late to my convocation. You need to see the way she fooled me. Oh my God!
Today of all day, you are graduating today. How can you?
Honestly, if it's not that I actually did understood where she was coming from, and then I took it as a learning curve for myself. The way she really scolded me that day. Usually, like, normally, I'm supposed to be like,
do you know that I remember vividly what happened that day?
Or even my husband till now.
She was so late. I'm like, God, and this ceremony will not even take forever. Like, where are you?
Funny enough, the parents, everybody were already waiting. There. Like, my mom was literally calling me.
And I already saw Aisha's mom. She already said, I'm like, hey, Aisha, where are you? Everybody is here.
I was busy doing makeup. So my friend, she was very.
I was hungry. I was very hungry that day. I was very angry.
The way she really reacted with what I did, normally, like, usually, if I were to, like, react back, right? What happened? Like, calm down.
Yeah, is it your lateness?
I took it as a learning curve. Like, I was like, okay, truly, I'm actually very wrong. You are right. And that was it. So you need to understand that in every relationship, in every friendship, there are times that you're going to argue, and it's totally fine. What matters is that you guys will resolve that, you know, the argument. You are going to resolve it, and then that is where we now get to the repair. But I feel like most times now we get to argue, people talk, people have things in their mind they don't get to tell their friends, then they started keeping malice and all of that. Then at the end of the day, instead of you to repair, you do not repair, and the rupture just literally like so in a relationship there will be ruptures, but we need to always repair it. But there are some situations whereby the friendship itself, like it's very toxic. It's beyond repairing. Yeah, those ones are very, very normal as well. Like that is when you get to see that the friends fall out and they are not talking again, or that is not when you are not addressing what you are supposed to address. That you guys have things to say. You're not just talking to each other. You're not saying the things that you're not supposed to say. Well, that's nobody's fault. It's both of your fault. Okay, so I think that is what everybody needs to work on their relationship, because it's like majority of the reasons why friends fall out these days, right? There are actually 3 levels to repairing your friendship as well. There's one that it's apology, there's the other one which is learning, and then the other one which is forgiveness. Okay, so if I'm to come to you that, oh babe, I'm really sorry for what I did to you, you know, you're apologizing, you're trying to come to the person, you really have to mean it. It has to be genuine. Because if you're apologizing to me and it's not genuine, girl, I can smell it.
And the moment you apologize 2 or 3 times for the same thing, I knew it's all lies.
Like you actually
because you can't keep apologizing for the same thing. This is a mistake you've made once and you're doing it again. That means you're just using apology to cover up. Now people can't keep asking you for the same thing and they come back apologizing. No, they're responsible for their reactions. I'm responsible for my own reactions. So however I feel about it, it's all on me.
So you have to be able to apologize genuinely, and then you that they're apologizing to also have to be able to forgive genuinely. Not the kind of okay, I don't hear. Okay, I'm forgiving you. No, you have to be genuine with your forgiveness as well.
And if it's something you feel like you can't forgive, I'm forgiving you, but that's the boundary, that's the end. It's fine.
It's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
Move on. You're going to make a new friend.
It's totally fine.
But then, in a situation whereby you guys have been able to get through the apologizing and then the forgiveness, then this is learning. You have to be able to learn from what happened. Okay, this is what happened.
What can I do better?
Hopefully, yes. Next time, let's try to do it this way, because really, relationship, no matter how long you guys have been together, no matter how much you think you know about this person, there will always be things that will unveil.
Exactly.
Because people change. There are different factors that affect the way people will react to you at some. You get this person, you think this is the way this person usually reacts to these things, but you'll be surprised on another day that they'll just totally react and you'll be like, who is this person? You get, you just have to be able to understand that human being, we evolve. Our attitude, our expression and all other things are very, very determinant by, I think, some external factors. I can't be having so much things going on in my head, like I have this issue, this and that, and then you're expecting me to be the best of like the normal person.
In fact, what you just said, let me relate it to married couples. Like now, you and your husband, you live together for years, and this is something you've done before, and the reaction was like this. Then the next time it happened and everything just blew off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened? I've done this before. And it's because at that moment, the person is going through something that you can't even imagine. Maybe something that they are not willing to share with you, or bills or expense, or they just have so much on their head. So the reaction comes from accumulation of things that is already in them. If you sit 10 people down and 8 people tell you what they are going through, you will know you're not going through anything.
People are going through a lot.
You will know you're not going through anything.
And then I feel like even if you're friends with somebody and then you realize that this person is not getting me to my goals, this person is not contributing enough, this person is not feeding me the things that I would like to be fed from this relationship, cut it off. Baby girl, cut it off. Like one of my friend recently, this person that I'm actually talking about, funny enough, you've never even asked me that what's up, that I've not even...
I really not asked about it.
But you should have asked. Why didn't you ask? You should have asked.
Like, I just feel like if you want me to know, you will. Maybe something you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, but...
You know me. I'm someone that doesn't like intruding someone's privacy.
It's true though, yeah, I might not have asked you, because I feel like if you want to tell me. So there's this friend of mine that we're very close, like we used to be very close, but I don't know, suddenly
I was jealous, like the story my friend.
Suddenly things started falling apart. We were not communicating, we were not really talking and all of that. And you know, the whole thing just went haywire, right? So there was a time that I was not like, okay, it's not supposed to be on like this. Let me just buzz this person and be like, what's up? Like, what's the problem? Right? So only for the person to tell me, well, it's not really something huge. It's just, the actual word was is an expired friendship. Yeah, that was the actual word. I've never heard of that before in my entire life. So instead of me to be angry that the person cut me off, I was like, okay, I'm actually happy for you, because this actually takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength for you to be able to be like, okay, the friendship is not just where I would like it to be. You're not.
Guys, I'm in shock because I'm also hearing this for the first time. Exactly. So we are both just hearing all of this.
You guys, let me be factual with you. This was something that was actually very hurtful to me, because this is a relationship that I thought I was pouring all of me. I thought that I was being a good friend. I thought that I was, you know, doing the best that I could at the levels, at the situation that I was. So for the person to now say this sort of things, it was actually very hurtful. But as a matured babe, I totally understand. So this is me telling you that if you have a friend at some point in your life, and then you feel like these people are not doing what you would like to get from a friendship, cut them off. And if you're that friend that is being cut off, like mine, like myself, don't take it personal. Just
honestly,
be happy for the person that the person is actually a very courageous person. No, normally they used to be like, do you guys understand? They'll be like, 20 children cannot be friends for 20 years. Guys, it's actually true.
It's true.
There are some people that will come to your life at some particular period of time,
and you feel like you've known them for a very long time.
They call this thing, okay, there are some friends that are seasonal, there are some friends that are eternal. Like, it's just three phases. I really can't remember right now, but it basically means that some people will come to your life to fulfill a particular purpose, and when that purpose is being fulfilled, they're going
for a particular season.
So we'll be there for a particular season, like probably when I was age 22, age 21, we're going to be friends till I was like, till I'm like 23. That's a season. And then some will be there forever. Okay. So we should, I feel like we should always aim to, not like you're looking out for the bad or the worst in people, but just always have it in mind that anybody can shank me anytime. I think that's the way that I've been able to like dealt with the one that happened recently. I can't exactly say that I'm the best of friends, I'm the perfect one, I'm always, you know, doing the right things, but when you want something to go this particular way and it's not going that way, and you feel like this is not what you should tell this person, like, that is when I feel like the relationship has even already ended. And another point that I'm going to point out to you guys is that when you're in a relationship and then these people that you're with, like you are friends with, it is very difficult for them to celebrate you.
Exactly.
When it is time for them to clap for you, they're not clapping.
You should always be happy. Always, when it's time for you to clap, I should say you clap. When it's time for you to be happy, you're happy. If something good is happening with your friend, that means something good is in the neighborhood. Sooner or later, it will come to you.
So if you're that friend that your other friend is doing well and you're not clapping, you're not cheering up. And I'm not talking about just eye
service. That's a bit genuine.
I'm not talking about eye service. I'm talking about genuine happiness for your friends. If you're that kind of friends, please, it's you need to stop it like immediately, with immediate effect, because
and that is one thing that's rampant.
That's another.
Two friends, things happening to them, you don't celebrate their wins, but when something bad is happening to them, you are the first person to publicize it. Come on, you need to change. That's bad.
That is definitely one of the major reasons why friends don't get to last again nowadays.
Because we don't celebrate each other.
They're not celebrating each other.
Then you see someone that you don't know, strangers, doing all the part what my friend should be doing, and I'm like, I can someone I don't even know hype me like this, and so that I call my friend is on this side.
So, like, we need to always be kind to one another. Honestly. We need to always give each other room to, you know,
benefit of doubt. Maybe
we don't have to always jump
maybe she's doing something.
We don't have to always jump to conclusion. We need to always, you know, be considerate, be passionate.
And the world does not resolve around anybody.
It doesn't. It's not always about you. It's not because this person does not call you today. Hey, okay, maybe it's what I did yesterday. No, you need to
call the person. That is one thing I've learned the hard way. If they're not calling you, you to call them.
No, but if it's a relationship whereby you think you are giving it your all, you are pouring everything out, but it's not being appreciated, you are not getting the same energy, you guys are not on the same frequency, it's okay to let it go.
It's very
this life, your happiness, your mental health is very important. It overshadows every
other thing,
because you're on the journey of life on your own. You are here, and by the time you die, you're not going. You see that your best friend that you cannot live without, that you think you must talk to. By the time you die, you're going to be buried alone. So just try and find happiness in the tiniest of things. You know, try to not be judgy. Try to be compassionate. Understand your friends, the relationship you are in, and if it goes beyond your control and it seems like that friendship just has to go through the drain, it's okay. You will always meet new people. Make sure that you are open. Let your heart be open. Be open to making new friends.
Be a good person.
Exactly. It also starts from you being a good person. And because be the kind of
when friends are leaving you, sometimes you might be the bad person.
Yeah.
Let's be sincere with that.
Be the kind of friend that you would want to have as a friend. Like, would I like the kind of friend that I am? Just put it that way. But if you think that you are actually the best of friends, like you are a good person, and then you are not getting, I don't know, girl, you'll be alright. So
I understand.
Just make sure that you are the same portraits of the sort of friend that you would want to have. And
God is preparing a better thing for you that you will not even remember you've lost friends.
Hopefully you are able to learn one or two things from this. Hopefully you are able to understand that friendship is not the end. Like, losing friends is not the end of the world. And it hurts as much as losing your boyfriend, your husband or whatever. So yeah, just try to be the best version of
yourself
in every relationship.
Be good, be happy with people. When you have friends, celebrate their wins. Be genuinely happy for them. If there's anything you can do for your friends, at least help them out.
And give people room to, give them space, give them room to
breathe.
Like, it doesn't, you don't have to communicate every day, you don't have to talk every day, and that does not mean that they don't love you. Okay, so yeah, I think this will basically bring us to the end of this video.
So share in the comments, let us know how you've dealt with you losing friends, and if you have someone in your life that you're happy to be friends with, tag them, let's celebrate them together.
Let's know in the comment section. And if you can relate, let us know. If you've also lost tons of friends like like ourselves, let us know that in the comment section, and let's know if you enjoy watching this video. Click on the like button
to Manchester again,
right? Click on the like button if you have not liked this video already. Subscribe as well. Also check out my friend's channel. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. We love you. Bye. Some people feel intimidated with your journey or with your purpose. Sometimes it's just been manifested, but they can see that path coming. And I'm like, why is everything happening to her and it's not happening to me? So some people feel intimidated by who you are becoming or what you are becoming. So it's totally normal.
That is when the friend is already getting to be toxic.